Okay, let's go ahead to the third program in the Office application. In Microsoft Office, the presentation tool is called Microsoft PowerPoint. It's a very interesting tool to communicate your ideas with other people. You can represent your ideas about anything, virtually anything, to other people, and in the terms of slides, like old-fashioned slides that were played over sliders. Today we can use Microsoft PowerPoint as a slide presenter. It's very handy, it's very powerful, and it's robust in presenting multimedia information to other people. You can represent your audio, videos, and animations, motions, and any other many other tools that is represented in Microsoft PowerPoint. PowerPoint is a slide-based application, which is the entities in this application is called slides. In Microsoft Word, it were text, it was pages. In spreadsheets, Microsoft Excel, as you saw, it was worksheets and cells that were named with column and row numberings. But in PowerPoint, entity of the content is called a slide. It is in a slide, and you can make anything inside it, write something, put a graphic on it, put a picture, animation, anything else to represent your idea, to communicate your words with other people. You can add slides with new slides. You can add any slides in it, and very simple. You can work out your ideas in the slides and represent it and play the slideshows when you're going to represent it in any format that you wish. A very robust tool that is integrated in Microsoft PowerPoint since some versions earlier is that you can embed your used fonts inside the presentation. A major problem that you may face is that you design slides and slideshows in your home computer or your personal laptop, and then you can move it to some conference and give your PowerPoint file to the presentation man. He imports it to this his own computer in the salon, and what happens is that computer might not necessarily have your system's fonts, and the text will be something like crap, and you can import it in your file, import your fonts in your file here at options, and in the save part you can embed fonts in the file as simply as this check mark and say OK, and from now on, whenever I save the presentation, the fonts that I've been using in my text will be embedded in my presentation files. Of course, the file size will increase a bit, but it worth its while because your presentation at the presentation time would not be ruined. Very graphic tools are here. I will cover it, of course, maybe in several videos. You can design very robust graphic designs in this application, and you can use its graphic designs for your other implementations either, because it can export the images save as option, you can export your images as PNG files, GIFs, and any other picture formats. Let's switch to my Google Chrome and see what is here called Microsoft PowerPoint Online. PowerPoint Online is online twin of Microsoft PowerPoint. It's represented in OneDrive when you have an account, as I said before, for Microsoft Word and Excel Online. Here you can see the same interface of Microsoft PowerPoint, quite identical to the desktop version, like Excel and PowerPoint and Word. You can use it to work your presentations and prepare them online without have to buy the software package and or even install anything on your system. It is very good and it's handy. It has its limitations, of course, like Word and Excel PowerPoint, because of its internet base that is embedded in a web page. Like before, it is a quite lightweight web page, but it is handy and it has a very powerful presentation tools. You can share your presentations right here and comment on other ones shared with you, and of course the button to open in PowerPoint button, like one in the Microsoft Word Online and on Microsoft Excel Online, which directly opens this file in your desktop version if you have them installed on your system. And there is a simplified ribbon button here that you can switch it off, and when you switch it off, the ribbon of the tools in the Microsoft Office will change. It will refresh the page and it will load quite complete panels of Microsoft PowerPoint in it, as you can see right here. It has very powerful design tools, and you can save your presentation in your Google Drive, in your OneDrive, or you can download it to your system as a PowerPoint or PDF or other presentation formats like OPD, which is for OpenOffice, which will be covered later in this video. Okay, we've already covered Microsoft Office Online and Offline, and now we're going to cover Google Docs. To reach Google Docs, you need to go to Google homepage, and of course you need to have a Google account, and I suggest that you have one, because it's a very useful account in the internet. You can do many things with it. With my Google account of TemTV signed in, I have a menu bar here at Google, which shows Google Apps. I click on it, I will find Google Docs right here. Google Docs will open up here, and at the side menu with 3 bars right here, you can find that you have some applications right here. You can have Google Docs, Google Documents, which is representative of the word processor of Google, Google Sheets, which is the spreadsheet manager of the Google, Slides, which is the presentation software of the package, and the Google Forms, which is available only in the Google Docs right now, and you can prepare some forms like questionnaires for your clients, for anyone to complete, and you can collect the data in the spreadsheets that you design in your account. Okay, let's start with Google Docs, which is a word processor as the previous packs. We're already in the Google Docs. As you can see, I have no documents right here yet, and I'm going to make one blank. I have some templates right here and a template gallery to choose from, but I use a blank one. Google Doc opens in a web page inside my Google Chrome software, and right here you can see that I have my Word document, light Word document here, and I can type anything like TEM TV, etc. And as you can see, as I type in my words, it simultaneously saves the document, and there's nothing to lose so far. Right, I can type the words in, I can format the document, and it's like all the versions of Microsoft Word, and it's menu based, but no problem with it. It's a very good and handy application. And one special feature that is built in Google Documents is the ability of typewriting. It's available in the tools format, and I can voice type whatever I say right here in the English, and you can check that it will write what I say. It's a channel to learn together. You can see that this application works very well with voice typing in many languages as you wish. You can type right in. As you can tell that Afrikaans starts with A, to some Middle Eastern languages, to some Indian applications. If you pronounce your words very clearly, it will not have any mistakes in its typewriting. In many languages it works very well, and it is one of the best advantages of Google Docs. To have a look at the other applications of Google Doc, we can go here to Sheets. Google Sheets is a spreadsheet manager, spreadsheet application, just like Microsoft Excel, which we covered before, and I use a blank once again. I don't use templates from gallery. Okay, here it is, the spreadsheet. Once again, we have the same logic as I told you before, of naming the cells in the spreadsheet, and the worksheets are down here. I believe that I didn't mention that in the Word Microsoft Excel, but it is the same logic in that application too, that the worksheets are here, and you can find worksheets of different works of your in the down below, and in every sheet you have an infinite, virtually infinite space to add data and formula, and you can write here any formula that you want to enter inside the cell. Like one in the Microsoft Excel, 3, 4, and 5 are summed together, and it's very easy. Its functions is right here, and I use at this time I use average. 3, 4, and 5 will, you can see that I show the range that I want to take the average calculation, and the average of 3, 4, and 5 would be 4, I believe, yes. And it's very simple, and it's common with Microsoft Excel and any other spreadsheets, as I said before. From right here in Google Docs, which you can see that you can share the document with any other person before you, and you need to enter the name of the document first. Naming the document in Google Docs is as simple as this click, and you can click inside the text box right here and change the name. I name it my data sheet number 1, for example, and I can change the placing of my document inside my Google Drive. The Google Drive, as you might know, is a service of cloud storage from Google, and I will cover it in a video later. And you can store your files up and upload them to Google Docs like any other cloud storage. Okay, and it is the Google Docs. Let's go to the third application, which is the presentation application of the Google. Okay, we'll load the Google Slides from right here. Google Slide follows the logics of Google Docs and Google Sheets, and I have a gallery to choose from, and I choose blank once again. As the Microsoft PowerPoint, you can see that it is a slide-based application. Once again, you have some slides. You can add the slides, new slides, duplicate slides, and anything, and you can type inside the environment of every slide. You can use the voice typing feature of Google Docs right here too, and many drawing and formatting tools that are common between these applications is available right here too. Commonly in every application of Google Docs, you can download your files under multiple formats related to the type of the document you are editing. Here in the presentations, you can see some formats of PowerPoint, some ODP for OpenOffice, PDF format for a portable document format, plain text, JPEG, PNGs, and vector SVGs. Another feature that is available on Google Presentation is that you can present it or run it right here from your browser, and you can hit the Control F5 or present button right up here to start the presentation, just like what you do in your PowerPoint. And you have options to navigate through slides and use notes and pointers and captions, etc. Okay, we covered the application of Google on Office, and then we're going to cover the OpenOffice. I've already installed the OpenOffice on my system, I open the Start menu to find it. Under Programs, I will find the Open Office. It is the version 4.1.6. Here I have different applications of Open Office. Right here I have Microsoft Office Writer, which is the word processor, the OpenOffice Calc, which is the spreadsheet, OpenOffice Impress, which is the presentation tool, OpenOffice Draw, which is something like Microsoft Office Publisher. It's a PostScript image editor and layout settings. Okay, we're going to start the OpenOffice. You can see it's the first time I'm running it. I don't enter any information into it. Here you can see the OpenOffice Base, which is a database editor like Microsoft Access, which relational database management system. Okay, I'll run OpenOffice Writer. As you can see, it's just like the environment of any other word processor application like Microsoft Word or Google Docs. I can type here. I have many tools of formatting, layouting, and many things that I can use. It has its own pros and cons to use. It is very lightweighted. It is a free application, despite the Microsoft Office that is not free, and it's a commercial application. You must buy it. You must buy the license of it. It is free of charge. And do a quick check on OpenOffice Calc, which is the spreadsheet editor of this package. As you can see, it's quite like other spreadsheets. It's formula based, it's a sheet, and the good part of this similarities in these applications is that they read their types of format files, which means that you can import your XLS or XLSX files from Microsoft Office into OpenOffice Calc or into Google Docs. And it's similar about other applications. The third application is Impress. Impress is the presentation application in this package, and you can see that it is slide based, like Microsoft PowerPoint and what was Google Slides. Here you can duplicate the slides, you can delete a slide, or manipulate it in any other sort that you can imagine. Here it is different layouts of the slides, drawing tools, writing tools available, and you can write the slideshow with F5, just like what is inside the Google Docs or inside the Microsoft PowerPoint. That was all about OpenOffice that I was trying to cover. It is a project of Apache Software Foundation, and it is open source application, so you can feel free to use it without any concern. The last software package that we're going to review in this video is LibreOffice. LibreOffice is one of the applications that is built in many distributions of Linux, like Ubuntu, which I use it and I prefer it as a Linux operating system, home operating system, and let's check it a quick review. As you can see, I've installed the LibreOffice from its official website, home of LibreOffice. I downloaded and installed it under my programs. LibreOffice also consists of some programs like Writer, Math, Draw, Impress, Calc, and Base, just like OpenOffice, and it is very similar to OpenOffice. LibreOffice, just like OpenOffice, has its own launchpad, which is named LibreOffice. When you click it, you can see that it has different applications: Writer, Calculator, Impress, Presentation, Draw, Math, and Base, which are identical to the ones in the Google and Microsoft and OpenOffice. Let's check, for example, the Impress. Impress is a presentation designer. Here I can use many templates to make my own presentation. Here's my template. I can edit it. It has a slightly modern design in comparison with OpenOffice, but in comparison with Microsoft Office, no, it has an older design. It has virtually every tool that you need to prepare a presentation. To use these applications, feel free to test them, download them from the links that I put inside the description panel below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will upload videos every week, and I will review different softwares and hardwares. Thanks for watching. Have a nice time.